Howdy folks, here we are, started part 2. So I cleaned everything up, wire brushed it, then I decided to Scotch Brite it as well with one of the cleaning stripping discs. Then I went over it with a rust converter. I've got that inside. It was fairly good. A rust converter worked on all the main surface rust that I needed it to, so it's all come up pretty well. Let's give you a look around it all. So that's all prepped up, ready for the skin. I thought I've hit that with a etch primer, and this too with an etch prime. So I wanted to try and get some paint under here before it's all folded in. I don't think from factory they used to fold them in without paint in them, and no doubt some of that paint's going to crack when I fold all the lip around, but better to have some in there than none, and hopefully that will come up all right. So next step is to start fitting it up. I'll catch you then. Howdy folks, there it is. Finally got the door skin on. It took a lot of stuffing around, bits and pieces, and I won't really know much until I get the next skin on. I've got the body lines are alright, gaps around the top and bottom aren't too bad. Not sitting back in there with the seal, so it's not looking too bad. There are a few issues with this gap that runs down the dog leg here. That's sort of not too bad at the top, and then it gets a little bit wonky. If I get that angle just there, I can squeeze that out, that's not a problem, but it gets a little bit wider, then a little bit narrower, then a little bit wider through the bottom of that dog leg. So I'll talk to the owner about how far he wants to go with the gaps at some point. But yeah, that's sort of it. I've done a little bit more work on that rear quarter. It's starting to get to a point where we can work with it. I brought a lot of the lows up, so it's nowhere near as bad as it was, but it's actually been replaced from another car, and this section through here, from here to here, is sitting proud. So I may cut these out and try and work that in at the same time to try and get it to sit where I need it to. It's meant to be flat sort of from here to in line with the roof about here, and there's a bulge through there. So yeah, we'll keep working on it. But that's the first door skin on. I've just got a little bit of Scotch Brite there just to hold it out because I don't have any rubbers. See, it joins in this corner, those 3 little tabs in there, and then again in that corner. Oh, I'll give you a bit of I can get in close, have a look down there. I've still got a little bit of clean up to do when I take the door back off where I welded those sections in. But all in all, it hasn't come up too bad. It's pretty neat around the lip. I was afraid it was going to be a little bit big, but it's worked out all right. And there. So our body lines aren't looking too bad there. Yeah. Alright, I'll catch you on the next piece. Thanks guys.